Eric the Red here. Little update for today. Fixed the problem with the JANK-ASS case. Not really sure what the problem was, but I fixed it. One of my twin fan 1050s was doing the same thing the single fan 1050s were doing the other day. That prompted the multi-hour spent time thing. Pain in the ass. Be able, but you know all about that. So I kept an eye on it all day at work. Pretty much convinced that one of those twin fan 1050s was just not running. It was reported as being there, but it was reported as not being there. It was like on and off. It was Schrodinger's graphics card. It was both on and off. Is that the right one? With the cat? Is that it? Like the cat that's alive and dead?
Yeah, that's Schrodinger.
Schrodinger.
Pavlov's the one with the dogs.
Oh, Pavlov's got all his bitches. I'm talking about the cats. Trickshot Tom, everybody.
Memorizing magic cards for the pre-release.
Nerd. Magic cards. Let's talk about graphics cards.
How's your mining?
Good.
Good. I'm glad.
Good and great. Great and good. So the first thing I did was I moved the riser that went to the offending card from the PCIe slot number 3 over here. That's where the one that I moved to the AMD case used to live when that stopped working. So I moved it there and there was no change. So I was pretty much convinced that I must have cooked the card, which is bad. But thanks to some advice by the ever-helpful Spartan Mining, I decided to throw caution to the wind, delete all the drivers, and just reinstall. I figured at that point I really had nothing to lose. 4 of the 5 cards were still running, but the fact that one of them wasn't was just grinding my gears. I uninstalled the drivers, reinstalled them, and it worked. If we take a look down here, we can see that GPUs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all mining right now. Combination of Neoscript, Equihash, and Kryptonite V7. 1 and 4 are the 1066 gigs. 2, 3, and 5 are the 1052 gigs. I believe number 2 is the single fan, and I believe 3 and 5 are the twin fans. That's what they're currently making as of 11:44 p.m. on April 19th, 2018. We're at about 46,400 Satoshis. With that card not on, I was barely able to hit 40,000, so I'm glad I got that back up and running. It shows up in Afterburner. Everything's there like it should be. And it's as if I had no problems at all. No problems at all. No problems at all.
Nothing at all.
And then down here, just to round out the day's adventure, our 2 RX 560s are cranking along just fine, just like they were about 24 hours ago. This setup here with these 3 cards, they certainly have enough breathing room, nothing's overheating. They're all hovering around 50 degrees C. And even though the processor is crammed back there, it all has room to breathe. This is, I believe, the first time I'm running at 100% with everything I have, and everything's installed, everything's cranking, and everything's generating. I showed you the update on these are the JANK-ASS stats, so I might as well show you the AMD stats while I'm at it. Stub my little toe on something. I checked it before I had this up. They're running comparable to what they did yesterday, so this has been a pretty good update after the week I've had trying to troubleshoot this thing. It's working. Everything's great. So fingers crossed. I'll see you next time. Stay caffeinated, stay mining. As soon as I turned the camera off, I found the offending remote, so might as well just give it to you. So here's what our AMD rig is pulling right now in terms of stats. Of course, we got the oddball 1050 in there, but there's our 2 560s as well. 560 number 3, or GPU 3, which is a 560. It's doing Dagger Hashimoto, Decred, which is 42 cents a day. The other one's Dagger Hashimoto regular, I guess. also 42 cents a day, and our 1050 is Equihash, 170, let's say 3 sols, 54 cents a day. Combined 138. We were doing about 140 yesterday, so I'm going to tweak our overclocks to see if we can't get a little more out of it. But it's all running good, and now I'm at that point where I cross my fingers and wait for something else bad to happen. I'm Eric the Red, crypto for the caffeinated. End title sequence, and go.